हेलो फ्रेंड्स, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए नॉलेज स्क्वाड चैनल को और बेल आइकन दबाइए मेरी लेटेस्ट वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel in the series of physics of class 11. We were doing chapter 3, motion in a straight line under kinematics. We have done in the previous video what is velocity, what is speed, what is instantaneous velocity. Today we will move towards acceleration. What is velocity basically? Velocity is rate of change of position with respect to time. Okay. What is acceleration? Acceleration is rate of change of velocity with time. When we take average acceleration, our time interval is defined as change of velocity divided by time interval. How we will represent it? With the help of a bar. This is the expression of the average velocity where v2 and v1 are the instantaneous velocities or simply velocities at time interval t2 and t1 respectively. Okay. What is the instantaneous velocity? Instantaneous velocity was the velocity for the very short time. Okay. Now what is the units of acceleration? Acceleration is meter per second square. Just like velocity, we can represent acceleration as positive, negative, as well as it can be zero. We have studied about acceleration. Now we know what is average acceleration. Now what is instantaneous acceleration? Acceleration that is for the very short time interval is called instantaneous acceleration. We will represent it as A instantaneous equals to dv upon dt. Means differentiation of the velocity. What is velocity? Rate of change of position with respect to time. Now we will consider differentiation of velocity means acceleration for the very small time, where this is delta v upon delta t can be represented as. So here delta t is very small. Okay. So when we draw a graph between velocity v and time t, then this gives acceleration. The most important point of this video is velocity time graph. This velocity time graph gives acceleration. Okay. Now let us consider two graphs. These are velocity time graphs, so it means they are representing what? Very good. They are representing acceleration. There are two graphs, graph A and graph B. In which graph the acceleration is constant and in which graph acceleration is changing. Just pause the video for a minute and look at two graphs and try to figure out in which acceleration is changing and in which it is constant. Now, let us see at the graph A. In graph A, look at the slope of the graph. The slope of the graph is constantly changing. So, acceleration is changing. But in this graph, the slope is constant. So, acceleration is also constant. If you do not have knowledge about the slope, I have made a video. Please refer to the video if you want to know about slope. Okay, so here is the answer. In graph A, slope is increasing, hence the acceleration is changing. Whereas in graph B, slope is constant, hence the acceleration is constant. Okay, now let's move toward the question. This is numerical. Given velocity equals to 2t square minus 4t. Find acceleration at t equals to 3 seconds and average acceleration from 0 to 3 seconds. Okay, we know acceleration is differentiation of the velocity with respect to time. We know differentiation. We are going to differentiate 2t squared minus 4t with respect to t. This will be 2 into 2. 2 will come forward. That will be 2 into 2, 4. T, one part will be reduced. T ki power 1 minus 4. Here is power 1. Power 1 will come forward. This will be 4. T power 0. This will be equal to 4t minus 4. I've already uploaded videos on the differentiation. Please refer to the videos if you want to learn more about differentiation. Okay, this is the acceleration 4t minus 4 at t equals to 3 seconds. When t equals to 3 seconds, put t equals to 3 in this equation. 4 into 3 minus 4, this will be 12 minus 4 equals to 8 meter per second square. Now, this is the acceleration. Now we have to find the average acceleration from time t equals to 0 second to 3 equals to 3 second. What is the formula of the average acceleration? A equals to v3 minus v0 upon t3 minus t0. Different velocities at their respective times. Okay. Now this will be equal to v3 minus v0. Put 3 in this equation. V equals to 2t square minus 4t. Okay, this will be equal to 2 cross 3 square will be 9 minus 4 cross 3 upon 3. Okay, time 3 seconds. 2 nines are 18 minus 4 into 3, 12 upon 3. This will be equal to 6 upon 3. Now, this is written over here. Velocity, when we put v equals to 0 second, t will be 0. Here t will be 0, this will be 0. 6 minus 0, time is already 0 second. So I have written directly 6 upon 3. This will be equal to 2 meter per second square. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. My pen is not working correctly. Sorry for that. Next numerical is given as equals to 3t I cap plus 4t j cap. Find out the velocity at 1 second, speed at 1 second, acceleration at 2 seconds. Now, in which direction we take I cap, j cap, k cap? Here is the graph in the 3D. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. We take I cap along x-axis, y cap along I cap, j cap along y-axis, and k cap along z-axis. Here we have considered only I cap and j cap. So there are two axes only, x-axis and y-axis. So here I've written I cap is displacement in the x direction and j cap is displacement in the y direction. So rate of change of position with respect to time is the velocity. So we will differentiate this with respect to x firstly. We will find out displacement in the x direction. Then we will differentiate it in y direction. Along y-axis, we will find out displacement in the y direction. So when we differentiate this with respect to x-axis, Vx I 3t I cap. I cap power 1. Okay, sorry. 3t. Okay, this is constant always. 3t. 3 power 1. Power 1 will come forwards. This will be left only as 3. T ki power 0. Something power 0 is always 1. This will be only 3. Okay. So this is Vx is equal to d as x means differentiation with respect to x upon dt equals to 3. Here y is constant. Okay. This is along y-axis. Y is constant. So what is the differentiation of a constant? Very good. This is 0. Next vy. This is 3 for t ki power 1. This power will come forward. This will be only 4. T ki power 0. Something power 0 is always 1. This will be 4. And with respect to x-axis, here x is constant. So we will take it as 0. Okay. So firstly, we are going to find out velocity at 1 second. Velocity at 1 second. Here, velocity is constant. Why so? Because it does not depend upon time. Velocity constant ही होगी ना, क्योंकि टाइम तो है ही नहीं, इसमें इन्वॉल्व ही नहीं है. अगर टाइम चेंज होता तो वेलोसिटी चेंज होती. ओके. And next is speed at 1 second. Speed क्या होता है? Magnitude of velocity square root 3 का square plus 4 square. Then calculate it. It will be 5 meter per second. I'm assuming that your calculations are clear. If you have any doubts, you can post in the comment section. Next, we will have to find out acceleration, that 2 at t equals to 2 seconds. Acceleration is differentiation of velocity. Velocity was already along x-axis. It was ds upon dt was 3, and along y-axis it was 4. So it was only 3, only 4 constant terms, no variable involved. So what is the differentiation of a constant term? That is 0. Okay, so acceleration will be 0. Next is, if velocity is positive, direction is always positive, and if velocity is negative, direction is always negative. Next, we will study about direction of motion. Direction of motion can be explained by velocity, but direction of motion cannot be explained by displacement. Okay. Next, we have considered position time graph for motion with positive acceleration, with negative acceleration, with zero acceleration. Just look at the graphs. Graph curves upward for the positive acceleration. Okay. For negative acceleration, graph curves downward. And for constant acceleration, this is a straight line. We all know that. Okay. Acceleration can vary with time. But in this chapter, motion in a straight line, we are restricted to motion with constant acceleration only. In our case, what we have studied, the acceleration, average acceleration equals the constant value of acceleration during the time interval. Let us assume if the velocity of object is v0 at time interval t equals to 0 and v at time t. So according to the formula or expression of the average acceleration, we get a bar equals to v minus v0 t minus 0. These are the final velocity at time t. This is the initial velocity at time t equals to 0 second. Just cross multiply the equation, we will get a bar t equals to v minus v naught. Then the final equation be final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. This is all about your today's video. If you face any difficulty at any point of, you can post in the comment section. Thank you.